James Allen was shot 3 weeks ago near his house in Florence County. Allen tells me all he wants right now is for those who shot him to go to jail.
Hurting, the whole side of my face is either numb or stabbing pain.
44-year-old James Allen says he's now having trouble breathing and can't eat any solid foods because his nose was so badly damaged. He was shot in the face and back on April 5th near his house on Herring Place in Florence County.
And I have to feel for my lip just to make sure I get something in my mouth.
Allen tells me he was working on a car when he noticed some people in the back of a pickup parked in his yard. He says he asked them what they were doing, and that's when they took off. He says he followed after them because they were going in the direction of his son's home, which is just a few blocks from him. Allen says he ran back in his house, got his gun, and went back outside where he saw one of the men. About
that time I heard a gun go off. And time as I heard it, I turned my head and I felt the stinging sensation. So I turned to get the heck out the way, you know, run back the opposite direction, and they shot again. And all I could do is return fire to defend myself, to give me time to get away from them. Well, my gun jammed.
Allen says he managed to run to a neighbor's house who called 911. He says his intentions weren't to shoot anyone, but just question them why they were on his property. Allen and his parents want to know why 3 weeks later no one has been arrested for shooting him.
I'm not going to stop until justice is done. I mean, I don't care what I have to do.
We want justice done, because that's not, I can't. It's not right.
Allen says the lead investigator has indicated to him that charges may not be filed against the men who shot him because Allen ran after them with a gun. Now, I talked with Florence County Sheriff T.J. Joy, and he says this investigation is still ongoing and they have a lot more to do before they can decide what charges will be filed. He did say they are working with the solicitor to get an answer to a lot of their questions. The coroner released the name, and he says that 37-year-old Kenneth Brian Turner died here on scene. Now, people in this tight-knit community, they're still pretty shocked at what happened. Some even tell me they had never seen Turner here in their neighborhood before the incident. You're looking at cell phone video leading up to that deadly officer-involved shooting yesterday on McKeever Road in Darlington County. Several community members say they saw and heard what happened. They say deputies repeatedly asked Turner to put down his gun. They say this went on for about 20 minutes. Neighbors say that's when they heard roughly 10 gunshots. SLED tells me multiple deputies were involved, but no one has said how many. Darlington County Sheriff James Hudson says he's not releasing any information and will wait for the outcome of SLED's investigation. Now, we have requested information on Turner's background. We will let you know when and if we get that information.
Darlington County Representative Robert Williams says he still has more to do for the county and the people in his district. Williams announced today he is seeking re-election. More than a dozen people came out to support him. Williams has represented Darlington and Florence counties for the past 16 years. He says he has helped with infrastructure, veterans in need of benefits, and those hit hard by flooding in recent years.
I don't boast and brag about what we do. I think it's a part of what we do. We should be doing it for the people all along. So it's no recognition for me.
Williams says he has a list of more things that he'd like to do for the counties, including more jobs for people. He says economic growth is the key to improving the quality of life for people in his district, and will face fellow Democrat Bryson Sparks Caldwell in the June primary for the seat.